What is up, everybody? It's your boy Bruce Wulfe back with you again in Bless Online. So this video is going to be a couple different things. One, I'm showing end game leveling up things in the background here, and two, you're going to see I'm going to answer questions that I've seen asked frequently in the help chat. That way, it makes it a little bit smoother for people trying to figure out. Get through the game and all that stuff. So let's see. First, we'll just pick that. I don't want that. All right. So first off, to reset a dungeon, if you right click on your little, hey, get out. There we go. So if you right click on that, if you're in a group, it pulls up all of this stuff. If you're not in a group, it's just reset all dungeons and cancel. So real difficult math on what that does, but that'll reset the dungeons so you can farm them. If you go into this right here, you'll see all the way up to the 45 dungeons. They're unlimited, so you can enter them as many times as you'd like. So that's a big thing. Let's see. So removing skins from pets and mounts. If you got, for example, a founder's pack and we're wondering why, you put it on like your beginner horse and are now annoyed because freaking you can't get it off. Yeah, you can't get it off. Save until you have a mount you like would probably be the wise choice. Let's see what else we got here. What else has been asked? Pets. So the way the pets work, I gotta deal with this dude. Anyway, so as you can see, you level them up, and once they're at level 10 from green, you click on them, you hit the upgrade, and you combine others of their same species in with them, and then when you're lucky, it'll upgrade to blue, which is when it gets a skill. And pets are very important for the various skills that they offer you in this game. They don't attack for you or anything like that, but they do important stuff. So that's it's a thing. Definitely want to get in on those, but you will. Pets and mounts both have stamina, so if you look right there, you'll see it right there is their energy. That's how long they can be out in the world. It increases while they level up, and there's various skills that they can get to make it to where they can be out longer. So that's also gotcha. That is also what their experience is. So they gain an experience point basically for every point of that energy that is spent. So that's how they level up, is just being out in the world and so forth. So let's just decline that for him. Go over here. We'll go over to this, and let's see. Did he beat me to it? No, it's not up yet. Anyway, so that's how that works. There is foods that you can get. They look like this, that you can feed to your pet in this window right there with the energy recovery, and that'll regen them so that they're ready to go and can stay out longer. It is a good idea to carry a couple different mounts, especially if you're going long distance, because you'll probably exhaust them and need to get another one out if you want to stay moving fast like. Let's see, what's some other ones? There is the only class that has action mode camera right now is Berserker. You are unable to change the control style for any of the classes, so Berserker is stuck being action mode, and all the other classes are stuck being classic, which is tab targeting. That is planned to change. It's just not implemented yet. It's a thing. Let's see. Yes, there's a known issue with getting stuck on the blue screen of death when you log in. It is it's not a blue screen of death. It is a very blue shaded picture of a town. And if you're on that for more than like 45 seconds to a minute and a half or so, just close it out in task and reopen it. That's the best way around it that we found so far, and that's kind of a thing. Let's see. I'll just let him have this channel. We'll go over here. I'll go ahead and oh, okay, that's bad. I'm probably dead. Yep. He tripped me. That's what happens when you come out right in front of him from a thing. But while we're here, if you go and press K, I can't use it while I'm dead. Alright, fine. I'll be right back. 1 second. Yeah, that was graceful. Yeah, way to do a tutorial video, Brace. Yeah, just switch channels and die. Very, very graceful. That was just super pro. Can tell you have no, fuck off. You. All right, rematch. Come here. We'll put that on. All right. You guys didn't see that. This is how this was supposed to go the last time. All right. See, that little spinny thing is not nice. We do not like the little spinny thing. Thank you. And we'll do this one now. And miss again. Why am I missing this dude so much? As soon as I start recording, I start missing. This is bullshit. So this is a Naga boss, by the way. He does the spin around, which is a trip, as you saw. That's what happened. I was just showing off his moveset. That right there. He also does a straight ahead line AoE that hits really hard. It's pretty much an insta kill if it hits you. So kind of be on the watch out for that. But if you're here, that's this is, as you can see over on the side, we're getting about 5,000 experience each. We're way down here on the map. Size up there at another boss that he is bouncing between channels and doing as well. Let's see, what's some other, let's just go look at our help thing. How do you enlist in the war? Go to bottom left, you'll see it. Oh, to get your Founders Day stuff, if you go to escape and you go to account inbox, and yeah, it'll pop up and it'll show them right there. You tell it to send it to you and it will put it in your mailbox, which is right here. Let's see, been doing a lot of stuff in these streams, so I've gone over, where is it? There's one here just a second ago. In the other channel? Anyway, turbines that you can find on the ground are, I'll find another one here shortly. They're all over the place up here. But there's turbines on the ground, which is how you get a massive pile of materials, and it's actually pretty good materials for both you and for, you know, your skill, your crafting skill to level up. It's pretty important that you know how to find those. So I will find one as soon as I kill this boss again, because he's going to pop, and I don't want that person to steal it. So anyway, we will just continue to talk, because talking is what content creators do. Yes. Let's see. Okay, yes. So your gem shard fragments that you get, these little green chest, gold chest looking things, they show up right there. You need 100 of them to be able to do anything. I would just right click all of them in your inventory and store them in here, because you have a capacity of 99 million of them. Okay. Let's see. So your abilities, very important, particularly early game, to get these first 4 little ones. They use these barrels. These gems are gotten either by doing certain quests and completing hunt events and killing elites and bosses. Same way is roses, which are used to level up your defensive or your non-chain skills. Each one has 3 different options. You can leave it alone, or you can pick whichever one for your class that you want. Your sapphires are the attack ones. You can level up your stance, pick one option or the other to level up. And then you can start leveling up the skills on your combos that you use most often. Is there a respec ability? Yes, there is. It's over here, and it is in this one, I think. Yeah, skill growth reset, right? It's 300 lumina to get that, and then you're good to go. You can also, in a lot of these, like these, if I wanted to, I can go back into there, hit change OK. It would cost me 15 gold to do it, and it would refund all of my rubies. That's the other way of doing it. So just saying, yeah, hey, no, and put these back on. There we go. All right, now close out. Let's see. Gear score shows up right there. Some dungeons require you to have that. If you're looking for the dungeons on the map, you can find them fairly easily. They look like that right there. Little red gateway type thing. If you hover over it, it'll tell you the level requirements needed and the gear score that you need to get in there. Basically, you know, what will be required to not get stomped into a broken, bleeding pile of blood and entrails, because that's definitely what happens when you're not prepared for them. The first 2 dungeons, I've said this in other videos, but it's come up a lot, so we're going to say it again. There we go. They are easily soloable, or fairly easily soloable at the level and at the tier score that they're at, as long as you have the ability scores, the ability skills bot, and you're halfway decent with your character. Let's see. As starting at the level 31 dungeon, which, as you saw right here, is that one. Urtus Mind and the Kobold. These are very definitely not soloable. You will need a party for those. Let's see. Help. Any pets you want? Yeah, enhancing is the same as grading up. If you have a whole bunch of these and you want to level them up quickly without riding them, you hit enhance and feed him however many you want, and they will go into his experience and level him up as needed. And let's see. Yes, you can keybind. Aha, there we go. Interface. Key settings. You can keybind whatever you want. Action bar is generally what most people are wanting to keybind. So that's how to do all of that. And we go over here, system settings, sound settings right there to turn the volume down because the game is really loud when you first turn into it. There's also all the graphic options there as you need. Let's see. I think that about covers the most common ones that I've seen a lot of. Yeah. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. It's just a quick overlay on some freak. Oh, this is a turban right here. That's a turban. And if you go in there, I just did it on stream. I'll just do it again because why not? Pop into here. It's going to always look just like this little cave right here. There's 3 little rooms on each side, so generally over there is like cotton and alchemical stuff. Over here is going to be wheat and stuff like that. There's also cabbages over on that side, I don't know why. And then over here, as you can probably guess, is mining. Once you get in here, you talk to this dude right here. And ready? Come around in here and you look. So as I said, cotton and a whole bunch of cabbage for whatever random reason, as well as some tomatoes and other vegetables, but it's a thing. You will notice at the top left over here, you do have a timer. You have 3 minutes in here before it kicks you the fuck out. In my opinion, the most important thing in here is going to be that right there, which is it randomly spawns somewhere in one of the rooms. There's only one of them ever, but it's worth getting because it gives you a gold, which is, oddly enough, exactly 1 gold. And then you can go and proceed to harvest whatever you want. It spawns, as I said, randomly between all those and all over here. That's another question that I brought up. So this is what stone looks like if you're mining stone for enchanting, leveling up. Meteorite, silver, and rock. They all spawn in the world. They are kind of level region locked. So if you're not finding any stone, you're probably into low level area to get it, or there's just not any around you. So you kind of have to look for it. And let's just go ahead and get out of here. Thank you. Yeah, so that finished everything up. But it is a great experience to go mine up a whole bunch of stuff and then craft all your stuff into it and then craft that all the way to the end of the chain. You can make a pretty good chunk of experience doing that. And don't trust this. Let's go over here. Where for? Okay, so he's in this channel. Alright, so that's going to do it for this one, guys. As always, that's going to be Bruce Wulfe headed out for you. Just feel free, and there's links in the description below for Twitch streams where I cover all this and answer questions live, and you guys can see my actual leveling process and all that stuff. And that's going to do it for this one, so I will see all of you next time. Oh, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and square up with that like button, like it's your favorite hater. Now I'll see you next time. Later.